you guys remember the rush of peeling back the foil on a Dunkaroos? Or dyeing your mouth like neon green with Surge or Gushers? Today we are deep diving into the wonderful world of 90s snacks.
Please welcome to the stage, Nostalgia.
But here's the thing, we are not just tasting and ranking them for fun. We're gonna be looking at them closely. Those Lunchable icons were more than just treats, they were time capsules that reflected how we thought about food, freedom, advertising, and even parenting. Welcome to
ReactCAST. Gave a little THX there.
It did.
Yeah.
Our weekly podcast where we give context to culture by educating through entertainment. We are joined by the lovely Izzy, who did say that like while you were around, you knew of these snacks, but you weren't allowed to try them, right?
No, as the child of an immigrant, my mom was like, American food is garbage. Don't eat any of it. So anytime I had the chance to eat these, it was like contraband. I ate so much I got sick.
And then Jayse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I developed an eating snacks habit at a young age. I think I used that to cope for sure.
Period.
Yeah, it's my comfort.
And I'm your host, Nicole. While I wasn't sitting there munching on tomatoes, I was definitely eating all of these other 90s snacks.
Oh, yeah, your weird little pickled asparagus, onion, cheese combo.
That's from the Struggle Meals episode,
That
which
it
if you
is.
haven't seen, you should definitely check it out.
The Ipa sandwich. You got to check it out.
Ipa
Epa.
Ipa. I'm sorry.
Commercial number 1.
Whoa. Of course.
My name is Sydney. I'm an Aussie hunk.
I'm an Aussie, hon.
Let's go.
And I wanted these so
we
bad.
got a kangaroo in a really good little fit, spinning toward. I love that commercials always did a combo of like cartoon and then hyper realistic.
Yes. It was before AR was cool.
AR.
Yeah, augmented reality.
AR.
Was that Lucy Liu? Who was
It's
that?
whoever you needed it to be.
Is that the guy from Sandlot?
It's actually me.
That's actually
Dunkaroos!
Dunkaroos!
Dunkaroos! And here's the tea. I've never had these before.
What?
What?
Have you had like a
I've never
knockoff
had-
version of this though? Like just like cookies?
Oh,
and
just
'cause
cookies
They
and
had
fro-
other competitors.
Yeah, just cookies and frosting.
in the same
Yeah,
dealie though.
yeah. It was like the sweet version of the cheese and sticks thing.
Back in the
Yeah.
90s, Betty Crocker launched Dunkaroos, the tiny kangaroo-shaped cookies
Croc.
made for dunking into.
Frosting.
They vanished from U.S. shelves in 2012, but came back in 2020 thanks to massive nostalgia.
That'll do it.
Huh.
The nostalgia is a powerful, powerful tool.
Are you ready to open them?
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's ASMR
Oh,
from
the
me to
smell.
you.
Oh no, I blew it. Oh no. I'm out
Oh.
of practice.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Ye-
This aluminum foil
oh.
doesn't open as cleanly as you would hope for.
Okay, this used to be a smaller cup of frosting, Nicole. Do you remember? It was not this much frosting.
Oh, because I was going to say, like, this is a lot of frosting.
It was circle. Remember? It was like
Yeah,
a,
it was a smaller like.
it was a
dupe-
sphere. Yeah, it was like a almost like a little Keurig pod or like an Nespresso pod. It looked like that sort of shape.
I'm almost scared to look at the sugar
Oh
content.
yeah, look at those. What is that? Confetti?
Actually, can I be? Okay, this is kind of crazy. There's only 18 grams of sugar in this, and
In the
that's
whole serving?
genuinely not bad.
Yeah.
Genuinely, hey,
It's
So
not even
you-
a half a can of Coke.
You take your little Dunkaroo and you got a dunk.
I mean, it's in the name.
Okay.
I'm assuming the original probably had a bit more pizzazz and panache.
The frosting seemed thicker to me.
The frosting seemed thicker. This feels like there's a little bit more oil in the frosting.
Yeah.
But that said, it still tastes about as like manufactured and processed as it did in the 90s.
okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, but do you want to learn the fun fact that I
I always want to learn the fun facts.
Yes.
So, when the United States discontinued the Dunkaroos, they were still being sold in Canada.
Whoa.
And so Dunkaroo launched kind of like a little like tongue-in-cheek marketing campaign calling them Smuggleroos. And they were encouraging Canadians to smuggle them across the border.
Oh, eh?
Right, it's the Australian way.
So what are we thinking of the nostalgia factor of Dunkaroos?
I'm going to be an outlier here, so let me not skew the vote. Because if
Well-
we're voting for me, there's no nostalgia. Didn't eat this when I was younger.
For me, there's definitely nostalgia. So this is like brings me back to the lunchroom
Yeah.
and like wanting that because like I didn't have it. I was like, oh, I want
But
that
he-
Dunkaroo.
You wanted them. I saw them and I was like, okay.
Uh-huh.
Powerful.
Like they were fine.
But does it give you the nostalgia?
The commercial gives me more nostalgia than the
Yes.
actual food.
Okay, sure.
I would agree.
So you think like
But
a 6?
like a 6, yeah.
6? Does that sound good?
Girl, mine's a 0 because
Okay,
I don't have
we'll go
any-
6.
6 it is then.
I was like, let me not
However,
vote. Let me not vote and skew it.
Flavor.
Oh, but 3.
Yeah, I
I'm cool
go
with
with
the
3.
3. I'm
Okay.
cool with even a 2. Yeah.
Oh my God, guys, I feel so a leader.
And staying power?
I mean, it failed, right? They had to like smuggle over the border.
They smugglerooed him over the border. They brought him back.
They brought back.
brought him
And
back.
they're
Like,
still going.
you can still get them.
Can
but
I-
that's
can
it.
I-
I don't
not
feel
the
like
same,
kids
though.
want them.
No, I want to give it like a firm, like maybe like a 4. Not
Yeah.
failing, but like not. We're not doing
Yeah.
great, but we're not failing.
I agree with a 4.
Fair. Because
Oh
they're
my God.
here.
Yeah, they're
They're
here.
back.
They're here. Are they thriving?
Not really. All right, next one.
Yes.
All right, here we go. I mean, yeah.
Rockstar. Yeah.
Bagel,
Yeah.
you can eat pizza anytime. Bagel Bites. Unwholesome little bagels
Wholesome.
that aren't processed.
No, which means it's healthier for you.
It's healthier.
Which means it's healthier for you.
Pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
Let them know, Jayse.
Woo!
Dynabites.
Oh, and
Hot
Hot
Bites.
Bites.
Don't worry
Well,
about those.
See, now this was one of the contraband foods where if I was out and I would actively, after a while, I learned that if I slept over at other people's houses,
Yeah.
mainly other American houses,
Yeah.
I would get these foods.
For sure.
So I started specifically looking out and befriending Americans to get this food and be like, we should sleep over at your house. Like I would meet them, talk to them for a little bit, like we should sleep over at your house.
Okay, I mean, I kind of did something similar, like the moms who like would have the better snack.
Yeah,
like
so they'd
maybe
love-
we sleep at John's house.
Yeah, we should sleep
tonight
over-
instead
yeah.
of we don't want to go Owens. Let's go to John's.
It's not because they have like a Nintendo 64 and they have
Oh,
Bagel
it's
Bites.
definitely
Like,
that, too. It's
a
definitely
hot-
the video games.
Oh, no, you had a PlayStation? We should probably sleep over at your house.
Oh wait, yeah, you got the new Madden. I think we should probably do the sleep over at your
Oh,
house.
that's so crazy. You have the new Nintendo game. We should sleep over at your house.
So Bagel Bites were mini bagels topped with pizza ingredients. They were technically launched in 1985, but they really hit peak popularity in the 90s and later became a everyone knows it staple thanks to
That's super catchy. If you can eat pizza on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. Something like that. I will say I was more of a pizza rolls guy myself, and that these had to be cooked perfectly, or the cheese would never melt.
And as I don't know, for those at home who can't see, the cheese is in fact not melted.
It is not, but they are. I mean, they were hot.
They're
Clearly,
they're cheese cubes,
they've
and they
been
were
warmed.
hot. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nicole, do you need
Cheers,
one?
Nicole.
Okay. Cheers.
For those of you listening, me and Izzy just cheersed our bagel bites, and now we're gonna eat it.
We're in my mouth now.
My mouth. Nostalgia.
I had Bagel Bites recently and I had one just before this. So I'm good to like
So here's the thing. I was about to say, like, God, that's way too much bread. Like, there's not a lot giving here. I don't think I really like it. But the second I swallowed, I'm like, well, now I need another one.
Yes, it's addictive.
Well, now I need another one.
Nostalgia factor, though.
Oh, it's there in
I
front.
mean, I love the song. The song's super catchy.
Bagel Bites.
For nostalgia and going to sleepovers, like for kids who had these, because
And
like
these-
I was kind of grew up poor. I
and
know you've
listen-
talked about growing
oh,
up poor,
yeah.
so it's like,
Well, and I'm like,
or not having access
I
to
feel
this
like
food.
if I was in the throes of a like mid video game and someone just dropped down a plate of Bagel Bites, oh baby, I'm so locked into the game that the Bagel Bite is like a second hand
grind fuel. We call it grind fuel. You just got to keep eating to grind.
Like I'm just like that's like I have to keep my momentum.
So you do
up.
have some nostalgia for this?
I
here?
do.
So
I do.
What are you coming in on?
Like it wasn't powerful. Like for you, I feel like it's a very powerful thing because of the song, right?
I think just all 90s snacks are powerful and nostalgic for me, so I can't just give
I
everything.
mean, I'd
an
say
eight.
that.
I'd probably give more like a 7.
I was gonna say like 5 or 6.
Maybe 6.
I got a 6. Let's go
Okay.
6.
Okay, 6.
Well, I feel really I feel very powerful that my numbers are really like resonating.
Do you
with
feel
everyone.
seen?
I
You're
feel
heard right now.
I feel seen, heard, and a little bit like a leader.
Oh, you are a leader.
Flavor.
Women in STEM.
Flavor 5.
Yeah, right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
Super
Right middle of the road.
good,
not good.
bad.
Exactly.
No,
Just
they're
kind of there,
they're
though.
there.
And I'll eat it.
Like I'm gonna eat it. Immediate instinct was to eat another one, so
Yes.
it's certainly not bad.
I'm thinking about a third.
However, staying power.
They've stood the test
They've
of time.
stood the
They've
test
stood
of
the
time.
test of time.
You
Like-
can probably find this at any grocery
Anywhere,
store.
anytime.
Still.
And if someone hands it to you,
I'm gonna
you're
eat
not
it.
upset.
No, I'm gonna
No,
eat
and
it.
I'm
Yeah.
going to sing the song.
I'm gonna eat it.
All right, so staying power. Like
I'm like fuck out like
8?
I was just about to say an 8. I was about
yeah.
to say an 8.
Eight sounds good, yeah.
Firm, like a firm 8.
All right.
Like a handshake. Firm.
80% there. 80%.
80.
Okay, real talk. Remember that doctor's appointment you were supposed to make months ago? The one that you meant to book but got sidetracked and completely forgot about until now? Yeah, that dental bleeding, that skin rash that won't go away, or that annual checkup that's now on its 3rd anniversary? We've all been there. But today is the day to actually book it, and ZocDoc makes it ridiculously easy. It's all online. You'll probably be able to book an appointment before the end of this ad. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and then click to instantly book an appointment. It's not just primary care. ZocDoc has over 100,000 doctors across mental health, dental, dermatology, urgent care, and more. You can filter by your insurance, your location, even by reviews from verified patients. Once you find the right doctor, you can see their actual appointment openings, choose a time slot that works for you, and click to instantly book a visit. You can even score same-day appointments. I've used ZocDoc, and trust me, it saves so much time and stress. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/react to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/react, ZocDoc.com/react.
Commercial number 3.
I'm excited. Oh, what? What? Is this Gushers again? Because it's weird.
Feels like a Nintendo Game Boy. Oh, Surge. Is this Surge Cola?
Oh!
Yes! Surge. You can't get this. This is banned, right? Surge! This is like discontinued.
What's happening?
And now they're just fighting over the couch for a Surge.
Yes, they're jumping over a bunch of couches that have been laid out in a very busy
like
city
very
street.
Old dead couch. It's giving like cool skater dudes. We're the outskirts. We're just the underdog.
And they're extreme. Like they're very extreme. Like this was probably around freestyle walking when it was like really huge. You're like, look at this, we're freestyle couching.
Like
drink a Surge.
Like think about a man doing parkour at a skate park in the 90s, neon orange long sleeve with some sort of band tee over top.
Yes.
That's the energy we're going for.
We're jumping over couches.
Not a puka shell necklace, but some form of choker.
But in
specified.
a few years, they probably got a puka
no, like
shell
the like hemp braided
there it
necklaces.
Is. There it is. Absolutely.
Yes. So the neon green Surge from Coca-Cola became the must-drink soda thanks to its super high caffeine content and citrus flavor. It was meant to compete with Mountain Dew.
I understand that.
Oh, yeah.
I understand that journey.
It did build like a huge cult following. However, sales didn't quite match it. It disappeared in 2003, but it made a triumphant cult-fueled return in 2014. And it was around from like 2014 to 2018 before it disappeared again.
Oh, it got another 4-year run?
Yeah. You know what? I never tasted it.
Really?
I never got the chance.
Really?
I never got the chance to taste it, to try it.
So
is it kind of just like Mountain Dew, but like perhaps a bit more?
It's between like a Mountain Dew and a Mellow Yellow, but it had a lot more caffeine in it.
How much more caffeine
so like
are we
you would
significantly
you would
more.
drink it and like I would shake.
Oh,
like
Jesus. Like an
Jolt?
energy drink.
Did you ever have
Jolt?
Jolt?
It was like a Jolt.
Jolt Cola? Do you ever have
or
that
like
one?
before Red Bull, but like the same rush that you get from like a Red Bull is like what you would get from a Surge.
Oh, Jesus.
How many milligrams of caffeine? Because like today,
Probably
a Celsius is like 220.
Yeah.
Yuck.
How many?
That's so much.
That's
a cup of coffee is 80, just for perspective.
Yes,
right?
a lot.
Like a strong cup of
a
coffee
12-ounce
is
can
80
of Surge only contains 51 milligrams of caffeine.
Oh, that's not bad
that's
at
not even
all.
as much as a cup of coffee.
You're
which
chilling.
is actually less than Mountain Dew at 54.
Yeah, I was
and Mellow
gonna say
Yellow
that's
at 51.
chilling. That's chilling. Because like I said, sometimes if I'm really dying and I gotta keep it pushing, I have to have a Celsius, and like you said, that's like 200 to 250
but
milligrams.
But it keeps you going.
I
tried one. And I was up till 3 in the morning.
That'll do it.
Oh
I feel tricked because like what I remember
a placebo.
I remember chugging Surges thinking that they were a lot more caffeine than other sodas.
Yes, but you were also told that too. So yeah, it's total placebo. I feel like it's
oh my God, that's just like my childhood.
You just got.
Did you shake when you drank?
I
the
did
dew?
shake when I drank. No,
the Mountain Dew.
No.
Did you do the dew?
I didn't do the dew.
I did the dew.
Did you do the yellow or the mellowing or?
No, I drank Surge.
What does this remind you of though? You never tried a Surge.
No, I.
But you remember the marketing for Surge?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't have any recollection of this until I was like later, and people started talking about Surge as like a bit, as like a joke.
All right, so nostalgia for Surge.
I'm gonna hit the same as a Dunkaroo. I think I gotta step out because I never had it.
Fair enough. All right,
okay,
Jayse, you and I, nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
I feel betrayed right now.
I'm so sorry.
By the caffeine.
I feel right. I know you're like. I've
so
been
wait,
gaslit by Surge my entire life.
Nostalgia doesn't always have to be positive. So it sounds
That's
like
true.
nostalgia is pretty strong.
It's really strong.
It sounds like
it sounds like
a
pretty
9.
Like 8.
Feels like
Okay, 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I was like, by the sounds of it, it's sounding
does.
pretty strong, guys.
Yeah.
All right, flavor.
It was like high C to me, but like a soda.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like.
It was fine.
It was
like I
fine.
go 5.
I'm a root beer guy. Yeah, 5 sounds good.
Like
I
very
would,
middle of the road.
I would drink it. There was not a soda I ever like turned down, other than a diet soda. But like
the staying power of Surge.
Well,
I'm not going super.
Well,
I'm like,
Wow.
The only reason I'm going to give an argument for higher than like a 3 or a 4 is because she
I
knows
know
about
of its
it
existence.
without.
yeah, I would
ever
go
having it.
5.
I would
Five?
if I can interject.
Sure.
I would say like even going a 6 because it's still a joke and people get
Fair.
the joke.
Yeah.
But I would agree with a 5 because I still was in the 90s, so I know it. But I don't think if you like picked off any Gen Z or Gen Alpha from the streets, they would know what Surge is.
Yeah, 5.
5.
Okay. All right, ready for the... Oh, I don't have a commercial for the next one. However,
Whoa.
I have a...
Oh, that's a warhead.
Sour.
That's a warhead right there.
That's a warhead.
Some,
That's
some
a
citric
warhead.
acid just
That is
hitting
one of
hard.
my
So
favorite
Warheads
candies.
hit U.S. shelves in 1993 after originating in Taiwan in 1975.
1975?
Thank you, Taiwan.
Wow.
Thanks,
They
girl.
became infamous for their face-warping sourness. By 1999, sales hit $40 million, making them a Playground Dare staple.
Yes, I was gonna
Oh,
say
yeah.
like this is my memory with them was summer camps where we would get some I don't remember how or who allowed this. We would get bags of them and then it became a like a dare of how many,
many
you
you
could
could
just like
do.
in one hand shove in your mouth. Just like, ooh, God,
Oh, Jayse is making the pucker face right now.
there you go.
Yeah, I have.
Process through
How
it.
does it taste?
Have you ever done the thing where you have to not make the face? I've won this game so many times in my life.
It's so, oh my god, it's
I'm
so,
a veteran.
so sour. I was telling
I love
Nicole
this.
before we started like shooting too that if I have really sour candy, I start beating up sweat under my eyes.
Heck yeah.
Okay, I'm through the citric acid or the malic acid or whatever it is.
So it is a combination of citric and malic acid.
There it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
do
what
the
gives it
lemon
like
one.
the sour tang.
See, I did this so much. I'm pretty sure the part of my tongue that's supposed to taste sour is just dead.
So there is a warning that comes on Warheads packages still.
Whoops.
What does it say? Take the Warheads challenge. Details on the back.
Uh-oh.
Challenge your friends, taste buds, and your friends' way with my intensely sour-coated hard candy. See if you can last until the sweetness underneath. Share your videos at Warhead Challenge right here.
Whoa.
Tag them on IG. Let's go. But where's the warning? Oh, eating multiple pieces within a short period may cause a temporary irritation to sensitive tongues and mouths.
Me with 2 of them in my mouth as we speak, considering a third, contemplating a third.
do it. Oh,
I think
let's
just
do
open
it.
all of them and give Izzy a handful and let's see if she can
And not make the sour face.
not make the sour face.
Well, I already have 2 in my mouth.
Well, those
Spit it-
have lost all the
those
sour.
have lost
though.
all the sour. You
Right
can
here.
spit it
Just, no one's eating these.
Where's the trash can?
No, just put it into the
Here,
bagel
just put it in the
bites.
Dunkaroos. Here you
Yeah.
go. No one's touching those.
Okay. Well, I feel bad for the people at home. Why are there's like 700 blue ones? I want a little
All
bit
right,
of
all right.
variety.
I'll do it too. Fine.
No, literally no one.
No one asked.
No one asked
No
you
one
to do it, Jayse.
said for you to do anything. You're like, God, twist my arm, you guys.
Fine,
Fine.
yes, I'll do
wow. God, this is taking me back. Hey, the nostalgia factor, 10.
Okay.
Because we're doing this, 10.
Nostalgia
Because of
factor
the-
10.
Because of exactly what we're doing in this exact moment, it is a firm 10 for
How many are
me
you
right
doing?
now.
You're doing 3?
I'm doing 3.
Oh, God. That one's empty.
What about flavor?
Oh, hell yeah. No, it stays.
I
The
love
staying-
sour candy.
The staying has stayed. I love sour
Yeah.
candy. I'm doing 3.
Okay, let's go.
Cheers.
They both have them in their mouth. Jayse is looking a little shiny right now. Izzy's eye is twitching just ever so
I
slightly.
winked.
Oh, she winked. Sorry.
Wait.
She is holding her composure.
Like I said, I think I broke myself.
One person is very much having a reaction, and let me say it is not Izzy.
I feel like I'm sweating.
You are
a little
sweating.
bit.
All right, so what are we rating this on flavor?
Firm, like 7, 8,
8?
8?
Love it. Love a
Wow.
hard sour candy. Love
And
a sour
then
candy.
staying power of Warheads.
Oh, like 10, honestly. Or maybe a 9. I don't know. Is it that popular of a candy anymore? I'm not sure.
Wow, your mouth is bright blue.
I think cultural significance, staying power. I think 10. I think you're right. Don't
Yeah,
second guess yourself, Queen. Come on.
Oh, thank you, King.
Yes.
All right,
tall
so
king.
10, 8, 10.
You're my tall queen.
Thank
Now-
you, my talking.
This next commercial is really going to bring you back. Are you ready?
Oh.
This is hardcore 90s.
What the?
Oh, oh.
Butterfinger Bites?
Yeah, you won't share your Butterfinger BBs.
Oh, Butterfinger BBs.
Butterfinger
I said Butterfinger
BBs.
Bites. I knew. I was
So
out.
this is an OG Simpsons commercial.
No, Maggie, no.
Don't be so happy.
Crusty?
Do you take notes? Are you accepting notes at this time?
Crunchity, peanut buttery Butterfinger BBs.
Don't they still have these?
No.
Really? I could have sworn that, like in the movie theaters, they don't have.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah,
I
at
could
the
have
movie theaters, there's
sworn
something
there's
like the little.
something like
something
that.
like that. No?
No, really?
In 1992, Nestle launched Butterfinger BBs as bite-sized chunks of the iconic candy bar.
Powerful.
They were later immortalized by Bart Simpson's line, "Nobody better lay a finger on my,"
Butterfinger.
and then Butterfinger BBs.
A Butterfinger BBs. Hire us to do something. I don't know what.
Yeah, they were discontinued in 2006.
Oh, so they
What?
lasted a while.
But my question is, why? I feel like that's like, I'm not a big Butterfinger person, but I would absolutely partake in a Butterfinger BB.
Yeah.
I like the Butterfinger BBs better than a Butterfinger
Same.
candy
It's a better
bar.
ratio.
It's a far more.
I like
because,
a
like,
Reese's
the-
Pieces more than I like a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
And that's
Yeah.
super fair. And that's really fair.
I like the candy shell.
That's so true.
So bring back Butterfinger BBs, please.
yeah, bring back
Bring back
you.
Butterfinger BBs.
Starting in 1988, Butterfinger was advertised with The Simpsons. And, like, if you think about brand partnerships,
Intelligent.
Bart Simpson really made Butterfingers.
Honestly, flavor, I do remember. I've never liked Butterfingers, and then I once partook in a Butterfinger BB, and I was like, oh, this is so much better.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, like, I'm gonna throw it down to like a 10, because if you improved on the original, like, of course.
I concur with the 10.
We're going 10.
Oh, 10s across the board. 10s
right.
across the got gotta Butterfingers.
But nostalgia?
Boo. Okay, and
Let's
see
have a
now.
Kiki.
Hey, let's have Kiki. I want to have a Kiki. Lock the doors tight. I would say, well, because honestly, I don't know if it helps or hurts that we fully thought they were still available.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
I
if-
thought
I
this was
Well, I would say
candy
for
still being
staying
made.
power.
Yeah, I don't know if that helps or hurts that we fully thought these were still.
So it's
good.
gone, like hasn't come back. It didn't have like a
Well,
phoenix
hey,
moment, like rising from the
after
Butterfinger
this-
ashes.
After this, you never know. Hey, you never know, bud. You never know. I'm gonna say nostalgia's like a 7. Because again, like, was I obsessed with it? That I eat it all that much? Do I have a lot of memories with it? No, but did I fully think they were still here? Yeah, I did.
The
I thought it was
nostalgia
a
of like,
7.
all the other mini candies too. Like
Yeah.
every big candy from this producer got one of these little bites.
Any
too,
sort
right?
of bite-sized candy thing. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like I just lumped them together in my head.
They
And some are
feel
still
like-
available, some aren't.
All right,
So that
staying
leaves the
power.
staying power. I guess not that high, because
Because it's gone.
I don't want to give it that high of a staying power
4?
because it wasn't super memorable, and we were just like, no, this is a better version of this candy. Like, why is it still not available? So
I'd say like a 5.
yeah, I was also
5?
gonna say 5, just like
Yeah.
middle of the road, not too strong of an opinion either direction, just
Yeah.
kind of right there.
It's been gone for 20 years, so yeah, I guess not
Strong.
that great of staying power.
All right.
These are Orbitz drinks.
Oh,
one of the
I want
craziest
one of
drinks
those
ever
so
made. They were made by the company who made
bad.
Clearly
Clearly Canadian
flavored
was my
water in
jam.
96. They wanted to
I
push
want
boundaries
it.
by making fruit-flavored water
Wait,
with
that's so-
fruit-flavored
Hello-
balls.
hello,
They
that's just like an
suspended the
American
water in a
boba.
lava lamp-shaped bottle.
Yeah, but these
The
were, like,
flavors of
weird, and
Orbitz
they got
were
discontinued,
wild,
right?
from
Well,
blueberry,
yeah.
melon, strawberry to pineapple, banana, cherry,
Ew,
coconut.
what?
Much like
Oh,
Crystal
no, I'm
Apple
back
shares
in.
Coconut?
earlier, Orbitz had
Crystal
huge
Clear
hype for
Pepsi.
about a year, and then after everyone tried it,
They
they
were
just
like,
said
"Nah."
never again. Sales tanked, and by
Wait, yeah, no, those
1998,
flavors
Orbitz
threw
was
me off.
discontinued.
No,
But
those.
these days, people have been begging Clearly Canadian
Wait.
to bring it back, but they have stated time and time again that it's highly unlikely.
That's fair.
Yeah,
If
'cause
but
it
if
just
they
wasn't good.
if they remixed those flavors,
No,
nope. Well, okay.
Have
my
you
bad.
had one?
I've never had one.
They're terrible.
they're terrible.
No, that's what I'm
They're
saying. If
awful.
they change the flavors, because the concept itself is like a boba, a drink with a fun little bloop in the middle. There's even some Japanese drinks that have the lychee little gummies in it, and I
Sure.
am obsessed. I love those kinds of drinks because I love a texture. Oh, I am a slut for a texture.
Do you like a grass jelly drink?
So
Love grass jelly.
Orbitz was the drink from Clearly Canadian that hit the scene in 1997 as a non-carbonated drink full of floating edible beads, earning it the nickname Lava Lamp Drink.
Looks like it. It does look like it.
Despite the cult fandom, it was stopped in 2001, so it only lasted 4 years.
Well, I'm so sorry. Mango, banana, pineapple, cherry in a what is essentially a syrup with balls in it.
So
yeah.
what I learned was
Syrup balls.
part of the. Okay, so Jayse and I both had Orbitz, and we both very
Orbs.
much remember like,
Yeah, it was nasty.
like it was not. It was so cool to look at, and it was
So,
so
if you just change up the flavor,
uncomfortable
just
to drink.
Put beads into Clearly Canadian, and it would have been so much better.
Well, so what they wanted to do was develop a product where the beads would float in it versus like sink to the bottom. Like you think
Yeah.
about a boba, all of the balls are at
It's
the
in the
bottom, and then you have
bottom.
to shake them to do this.
Wait, so that means it was like a thick syrup?
So they put gelling agent
Ooh.
into the drink.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it was bad.
So that's texturally
No.
the balls and the beverage were of the same viscosity
no,
level.
no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no,
And
no,
that's
no,
how
no.
they made Orbitz. But that's also why, if we're going to go on flavor, I'm going to say this is like a 1.
Yeah.
I'll join you because that sounds like a nightmare.
Yes.
Yeah, just imagine drinking only boba out of a glass. It's just boba.
And then there's
Yeah.
boba balls inside
Yeah,
boba.
Yes.
boba.
Yeah.
Bigger boba and smaller boba. And
yeah,
that's it.
there's like you're just like drinking sludge. Then ever so often there's a hardened sludge
Just
with
a lot of tapioca.
Ew,
But that's a
dude.
nostalgia factor.
Probably pretty high.
Pretty high.
Yeah.
Like
Probably-
anyone who is alive remembers it. And even if
Seen
you
it, just
don't, the
wanting it.
lore is still like
Yeah.
there.
Just seeing it like at a gas station, being like, I want that. As a kid, you're just like, yes, that.
Oh, God. I mean, okay, I got 7.
7.
That seems fair.
Okay. And then I also did learn this.
Uh-oh.
When Orbitz was discontinued, guess who bought their domain name?
The gum.
Oh, the gum? Yeah.
Nope.
The travel
The
site.
travel site, Orbitz.
Oh,
go.
that too. That.
Dirty mouth? Clean
Clean
it up.
with new Orbitz mint mojito.
So staying power of Orbitz.
Oh, like a 0, barely negative.
Yeah. 0 or 1.
0. 0?
It never had any power.
Nope.
It came, it went.
Lack of, really.
It was the pogs of the drinks.
There it is.
All right. Here's the next commercial.
Right.
Yes.
How
I remember this kid. Yes.
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 big
Raspberry.
fan. Big
Let's
fan.
go.
So kids are eating the Gushers and their heads explode into
Well,
fruits.
yeah, I love when their heads changed into something.
Yes. Because these like special effects at the time were like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like whoa,
Cool.
whoa, totally fruity.
Man, I got it split.
And his head was a banana.
Hilarious.
Man, I got a split. The head is a
So
banana.
Gushers were launched in 1991 as a liquid-fueled fruit snack that gushed
Whoa,
when you bit them.
crazy.
Advertising showed kids' heads turning into fruits, an early pop culture moment worthy of the 90s.
Oh, they're all
the same
red.
color. Yeah.
Oh, they are all red.
What's that all
Boo.
about?
That's what I'm saying.
I'll give it 4
The,
out of 5.
the Gushers of yesteryear, phenomenal. The Gushers
much
of
more
today, lackluster.
Okay.
Still
Can I
good,
just?
though.
Can we see this? I'm gonna squeeze
Right.
because you used to be able to like find the soft spot
Right.
and be like, oh, I'll just squeeze the juice out of there for some reason because I'm a little psycho. Oh, see, that's not.
That's like 2
That's
drops.
it. That was like 2
drops
drops of
max.
Oh, man. I'm
Not
not
a
going to
squirter.
lie, though.
Not a
Saying.
squirter. This Gusher. This
You
thing
guys, they
did
still
not have a lot of
taste
juice.
so good, though.
No, they taste great, and
I
like,
do.
they really do. But like, just where's the gush?
Mm-hmm.
The gush don't goosh. Like there's like there. Once upon a dream, when you would bite into a gusher, the name was there for a reason, girl. It gushed.
Gushed in your mouth.
Gooshed.
Just
Oh.
gushing.
I'm so sorry. I'm looking at Happy Place. I haven't had a Gusher
And see, that's the difference. I
In a
have.
long time.
in a long time.
See, and I have. I
I've had
actively,
'em, yeah.
I actively
They sell 'em
sought
at
out
the gas
a
station
yeah,
right by my work.
actively,
I'm like,
I
I've definitely
actively
had it.
sought
Yeah.
out a gusher not too long
Yes.
ago.
Mm.
I need to feel
That's so
alive
good.
again.
They're so good.
Nostalgia's strong with
Mm-hmm.
this one.
Okay, so I got a good juicy one that time.
All right, so nostalgia. What are we rating this?
Like a 10 for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
the gushers are just they're right. They're
That was
right
like
there.
That was it. Fruit by the Foot and Gushers were like those were it for
They
me.
were right there.
They were the
That-
pinnacle of snack
ooh, and-
mountain.
Flavor?
And that's where I'm getting a little, because I remember it being better
This.
than it is now.
All right, what are you feeling? Just first gut score.
Like 7.
Oh, that's
go
high.
7.
I feel
Okay,
that,
yeah,
that feels
yeah.
very fair. Yeah,
Like
I
a-
thought you
like
were
a
gonna go lower.
7. No, I wanna give it higher. I can't in good conscience do that.
Staying power.
I mean, she's still rocking and rolling,
Yeah.
but she's worse. So I'm giving it a 9.
Okay.
Okay.
It stays, but she's worse.
Yeah. I was gonna go 8, but 9's fine. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
I'm
stayed.
done with an 8 too.
No, it's at every gas station now ever. It's like they've fully like have entrenched themselves in the market, and I think they've gone away from being like a fruit snack, and they're like, no, we're candy.
Yep.
We're definitely
They're like,
candy.
They're definitely candy.
No, we're not healthy.
Well,
We're not
speaking
trying
of
to
candy,
have real fruit
in
juice.
2023, police in St. Mary's, Kansas, reported seizing fruit snacks and gummies being marketed as Gushers, laced with THC.
Ah, that sounds
well,
bad.
Something totally different
I want it to be something that I'm really looking for here.
Reduced fat candy. Yes, like luscious chocolatey caramel.
Oh, this campaign. It was always so exciting. Every time they would be introducing a new cookie. Oh my God. Okay, so SnackWells were cookies that were like healthier. They weren't quite as like bad for you as like Nabisco or Nestle's Toll House or whatever it was, like
Nestle
the Keebler Elf, like those. They had all these cookies that were competing. Chips Ahoy, Oreo. SnackWells was for the health-conscious consumer who still wanted a processed sugary snack, but not as much sugar.
Right.
Did they have artificial sugar in SnackWells?
They did.
More than
Okay, yeah, I'm like, I feel like they did because I was young when this came out. When did this come out?
So it joined the early 90s fat-free diet craze.
Yes.
Selling fat-free cakes and cookies that became emblematic of the era. But by the 2000s, the image shifted amid debates around sugar and processed foods.
Oh, yeah.
Oopsies.
They were all marketed as, the big one was they were not like low sugar, they were marketed as fat-free.
Yes.
I'm like, girl, fat's how you get a booty, how you get some boobies. Bring the fat in. Bring the fat in. I don't remember these in any capacity.
SnackWells were not good.
No, they tasted like cardboard.
They were terrible.
They were awful.
They were awful.
Yeah.
Okay, so flavor 1 is what I'm hearing. Maybe 2, 3.
I maybe give it a 2.
Okay.
2, sure.
So flavor
I
2.
guess.
Nostalgia, pretty decent. Like a, 6?
The ad campaign was better than the actual cookie.
Understandable. But you remember it.
4.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then staying
however,
power.
the SnackWell effect is an actual thing.
Oh, what?
Like the Mandela effect?
Whoa.
Like the Mandela effect. So the SnackWell effect was the name for the tendency to consume greater quantities of something that's advertised as being healthy. That's really like not good for you.
Yep.
I can relate to that.
Huge.
So I will
These
say,
are low fat. I'll just eat the whole bag.
I used to be like that.
unfortunate staying power. Like definitely, like it
We still
birthed
there.
a whole movement.
Oh yeah.
Yikes.
No,
F you, SnackWells.
SnackWells, what did you do? I can't believe you've done this.
So staying power, maybe like a 6.
Pretty high up there, I guess.
Okay,
If
yeah.
they- well, if they're named after a literal movement, I'm gonna bump it up to like a 7.
A movement was named after them. Yeah.
So I would say that's a lot of staying power.
All right. Here's the next one.
Whoa, closed.
Ooh. Get over it. We don't want produce.
Coming to a supermarket near you.
What's back here?
Oh, and it's a really cool. Hi,
I see Ecto freaking Cooler. Let's go,
Yeah.
Slimer.
So at night. Oh!
Yes. Okay.
Whoa.
This was 90s? Had to be 1990. You've been warned.
Where's that guy? Where's that guy who fell drinking?
Oh,
Ecto?
Don Pardo? Oh,
Who's
no,
that?
not the
Where's
guy
that
doing
guy?
the voiceover. I was
No,
like,
no,
that's
no.
probably Don Pardo.
No, where's that guy who fell on the
That
Hi-C
kid.
Ecto Cooler? Where are
I
you?
don't know, but if you're out there,
Show
let
yourself.
us know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
show
let us know in the
yourself.
comments.
If you're watching this, hey,
Slippy Can Boy.
hey, Diva.
Launched in 1989 by Hi-C as part of the Ghostbuster line, Ecto Cooler became a cult favorite and outlasted the movie itself. So the movie had its time. Ecto Cooler lasted till 2007.
Oh, yeah.
What did it taste
Serious
like?
staying power. It was kind of like orange. Like, it just was like
Okay, so that is
right? It was just like a
that is what Hi-C is. So
orange
what,
cooler. No,
Ecto
Hi-C's
Cooler-
fruit punch.
Ecto Cooler was a rebrand
Okay.
of their drink called Citrus Cooler.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's
Oh.
Citrus Cooler. Which they then stopped calling it Ecto Cooler for a while and then went back to Citrus Cooler, right?
They stopped calling it Ecto Cooler and they renamed it to Shoutin' Orange Tangerine.
So she's still going.
yeah.
Shouting
That-
Orange Tangerine.
Shoutin' Orange Tangerine.
Tangerine.
That just rolls right off the tongue.
And then
don't
it
it?
Well, it
was
just did, didn't it?
wait. And then in 2006, it was renamed
Oh.
to Crazy Citrus Cooler.
Crazy
There it
Citrus
is.
Cooler.
Now it's back to Citrus Cooler. Okay.
Right.
And then in 2007, Crazy Citrus
dropped the
Cooler
crazy.
was discontinued.
And they just have
So I would say
Crazy?
that's pretty powerful staying power if I remember it, but it's just a different name. If it was so good, they just had to rename it a bunch of times. Hey, I think that's a strong.
Does Capri Sun also have a Citrus Cooler flavor?
Probably.
I believe.
I think
so.
that's what
I
I'm
believe they
in my
have-
head.
I believe they have.
I'm
an
like, oh yeah,
orange
we
one.
did that.
All right,
I
but
do believe they have
nostalgia
orange
for
one.
Ecto Cooler, like that name.
That for me is way
Huge.
up there.
I'm
Way up there.
I'm gonna recuse myself.
She's
'cause
gonna
I
she's
have
gonna
no-
recuse.
I
She's
have
gonna abstain.
No idea
Oh,
what
yeah.
any. I
She
no
can't cast a
I don't
vote.
think I was born.
It's
I
like a
was not
9 for
born.
me. It's like a 9.
Yeah, I would go 9.
It was like every kid, every lunchbox, everyone had freaking Ecto Cooler.
Ecto Cooler.
It was the coolest.
Great name. So I'm assuming flavor what? Okay, wow.
Like a 4.
Yeah, I go like a 4.
It didn't taste good.
Well, if it's the same orange soda I had, that was one of my favorites. I had her all the
No,
time.
no, orange soda. It was like an orange, it wasn't carbonated.
Oh, then never mind. We're out.
No, it was like a.
It's like a juice box.
If you're gonna,
But it was like a
something.
High C was like
A juice box.
watered
juice box.
down
Yeah.
juice box.
See, my thing is if you're gonna do very, very artificial flavors, you kind of need a bubble with it.
Staying power.
Maybe it's 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go 7.
It changed its name and it was there for a while.
Yeah, it kept reinventing itself, like any icon does.
Powerful.
Yes.
Share.
Okay. Continuing down this nostalgia lane.
I'm ready.
The truth.
The truth.
Truth.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa. That looks like Max
this
Headroom.
is so. Whoa. Whoa.
Hold on.
It can rap.
Oh, bubble tape.
Bubble tape.
Okay. We would do whole bubble tapes, like we would
Same.
eat the whole bubble
Same.
tape. Yeah, just the
Same.
entire thing, and just
Absolutely same.
who could get to blowing bubbles faster.
Yes.
No way, Jose.
No, this is like, oh god, like Andy Warhol, like pop commercial, like almost like it's paper where it like, oh god, that's
Meets
so
Max Headroom.
good.
If you, it's probably too
Hey, you
old
lost
for you,
me
but
and you had me.
but he looks like Max Headroom, and then
A
it
little,
meets
yeah.
an Andy Warhol painting for sure.
So bubble tape debuted in 1988. Included 6 feet of bubble gum inside a tape-inspired dispenser. With its tagline, 6 feet of gum, help yourself, not them.
Not them.
Nailed the over-the-top 90s vibes.
6 feet of fun.
Woo! I like the sour one, obviously. The sour one wasn't available in the 90s, but I'm just a sour girl.
Oh, it's for me. It's like the weird coating. Of
Yes,
like
the powdered
whatever
sugar.
The powder,
Yeah.
the powder that's on it.
I think it's a powdered sugar, is it not?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
But-
Oh yes, and it
Oh
had like
my
the little
God.
thing where you would like snap it off
Oh
like
my
that.
god,
you go,
the
snap,
smell. Oh my god, take a whiff of that.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
classic.
wow,
Wow, that
bubble
actually
gum.
really does bring me back.
Right, let's take a whiff of that.
That's like big league chew stink for me. I
oh
like that.
my god.
you
I'm
are-
oh.
Mm.
You're correct. Like the cool thing about their marketing was it was very much targeted towards kids, saying like, adults, this is not for you, this is for us. Ooh, you ready to
Go. Jayse is just putting the whole thing in his mouth right now. Oh god, Jayse, I'm concerned. Jayse, stop. Jayse, please think of your family. Jayse, think of the children, please. Oh my god.
He
put
put
the whole
all
thing.
6 feet of gum in his mouth.
Oh,
Oh god.
I was gonna be a terrorist because I really want to do this right now.
Do it.
oh, psycho.
Heck yeah, dude.
Jayse is gonna die.
You guys are monsters. Just spit on the bagel bites. No, I'm joking.
Who's blowing a bubble first?
Oh god, I didn't know that was not Jayse. Oh my god. Every time he speaks, a mountain of spit just shoots out.
I'm covering my mouth.
Well,
I see one.
Oh, Izzy won.
My rules, when I would do this, the rules were you had to blow a bubble and it had to stay. Jayse, you monster.
That was just for me.
You just took down an
That was
entire
just for
roll.
me.
Oh my god, I need you to listen to the sheer weight of this thing. Hold on. Ready? Just listen. Okay. Did you hear that thump? That's the gum in a bag, obviously, but that's the sheer weight of gum.
So with the
Gum that was in your mouth
In
that
my
you
mouth.
chewed by choice and free will.
Free will.
so the at the peak of Hubba Bubba's bubble tape, like
So good. Do you want some?
Oh god. Yeah. I want a chewable piece. Yeah.
At
just that.
the,
Just let me off a little. There we go.
at the height of their
Oh,
popularity,
that one's so much better.
at the height of their popularity, they were making over 1 million containers of bubblegum tape a week.
As they
Wow.
should. As they should.
Not in Singapore.
No, we would chew this.
No, not in Singapore.
Wow.
We would chew this thing down.
Mm.
Oh my god.
All right, nostalgia.
Hi. Wow.
Probably 10
That
for me.
smell alone, 10.
Mm.
I whiffed it. Boom. I'm back at summer
Not
camp.
blue raz. I mean, that was the flavor for sure.
This blue raspberry is insane.
Wow,
Flavor?
that's-
It's so good. Like, I don't want to say 10 because that's kind of insane. But a 9.
9.
Okay.
I like. I
It's
would have
like
been
it's
fine if you
gum.
said 10.
It's gum. Why am I gonna give gum a 10? That's crazy.
That's so flavorful though.
And like
so
the
good.
flavor actually sticks around longer, whereas
Yes.
like
It's
the
not
zebra
like juicy
fruit stripe
or like fruit stripes gum, 4
Yeah.
seconds and it's gone.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
where did that flavor go?
like the Hubba Bubba lasts.
Yes.
So I would give it 9's good. Staying power.
Ooh, 10. She's still here. I'm still standing.
You can still buy this? Like,
Yeah.
at the store?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
10?
I think 10. Yeah.
10. I'm still standing.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready for the next commercial?
This is the most advanced case of permanent
Okay, this is the
surprise
most-
I've ever seen.
Yes. Permanent surprise.
Surprise?
Here we go.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
It's the
Oh. Doritos.
Doritos.
do taste surprisingly
25% less fat. There it is again.
Oh, wow.
Surprise syndrome linked to Doritos. Ooh,
Surprise syndrome. Oh, there's that monkey.
he's cured.
He was
Chuck
the same
goes
monkey
home.
probably in Friends, too, I think.
Oh,
new reduced
the
fat
monkey.
Doritos.
Yeah.
The monkey now has surprise
Surprisingly
syndrome.
good.
Oh, no. Oh.
Oh my god.
That, like, early special effects, that was so fake.
I pulled the wrong commercial.
That looked like...
I was going to talk about 3D Doritos.
Oh, okay, pull that up. Yeah, 3D Doritos were great.
Do you remember 3D Doritos?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they
So-
were like triangles that were puffed.
Surfaced in 1998 as a puffed 3-dimensional chip with Super Bowl ads and a makeover on the chip aisle, this textured experiment was around. It didn't really stick, but it did leave a crunchy legacy.
So here was my problem with the 3D
Speak on
Doritos.
it.
So for those of you listening and you watched that clip that's not 3D Doritos, it doesn't matter. We're moving past it.
Right.
So 3D Doritos, the problem with them is that they would always break. They weren't ever like the full shape. There'd always be like a hole in one of them. You know what I mean? It was very hard to find like a full intact in the
Triangle.
entire bag. It would be
Pyramid.
like, can I get one that is the whole triangle?
No.
No, not a single one.
Wow.
So my issue with the 3D Doritos,
Multiple
Fun.
issues.
like fun novelty, like felt kind of like the
Yes, Bugles.
Bugles.
I totally was there in my head already. Yes.
However, what is the best part about a Dorito?
The dust on your
The
fingers?
dust.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Did they have
And-
Wow.
dust?
Am I in your head right now?
They did dust, but because it was puffed up, there was only dust on the outside, where a chip has dust on both sides.
Yes.
So the dust to like chip ratio was
Wasn't
very
enough.
off, and it just
Yes.
didn't quite feel.
Tell
I
me
don't
your
know.
OCD without
so
telling me your OCD.
So I'm not hearing a lot of positive because once again, did not have this. So I'm not hearing a lot of positivity here.
But there was like the commercials at Super Bowl, like it was a huge.
was a
such
huge
a push.
announcement.
Like they had huge national, like big celebrities in it, and they would be like rushing through, and then they like catch it, and you're like, oh, look at this 3D Dorito.
Yeah.
It was like at the time it was really cool. It was effective advertising for sure because I had to have
but
it.
the product itself just didn't.
Ah.
So staying power is low, obviously.
Well, it debuted. I think it was discontinued in like 2003. They brought it back briefly in 2020.
Okay.
I remember getting some as like part of a promo for Stranger Things
Oh.
because they were doing some like nostalgia throwback
Oh,
stuff.
sure,
That makes sense, that makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, Kate Bush.
And so
all that.
I retried it again, and I was instantly hit with all of the things I remembered from when I was a kid of not liking
Not
them.
enough dust.
Not enough dust.
Not enough dust.
Like my way of eating Doritos is to like I take a chip and then I'll like rub my fingers to get as much dust on my fingers as possible, especially the Cool Ranch dust.
Well, I mean that's clearly the best dust and the best Dorito flavor, but
And
the
then you
silence
could-
between us is deafening.
And then you could do this, and then you make like
Your
little
hands are dirty.
Doritos balls.
like out of the dust,
Yeah, and they're like little flavor bombs.
doesn't that have like your finger oil and
Nicole.
Well, I wash my hands before I do this.
just your
I
natural
just,
like
it's just you know what
sloughing
of
of your skin
hey
cells?
hey who
No,
who
too
are
much.
we to,
Who are yucking yums?
Who are we to yuck someone's
I'm not
yum?
going to
I
yuck your
cannot
yum,
be the
Nicole.
only
Don't yuck a yum.
person that does
She's
this.
like, I
Hey.
made Dorito finger hash out of.
Hey, if you're just as
Yes.
deranged and crazy as Nicole, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Find
Please
each
let me
other
know
and-
I'm not the only one.
No, find each other and just make a cult. Go ahead and do it. Just take the next step. Be brave, by all means.
Being in a cult is fun. Being a leader is more profitable, but being in a cult is very fun. Oh, wait, what?
Jayse,
Was that out loud?
cut that.
Nostalgia on the 3D Doritos.
I'm assuming pretty high. Okay, well,
I give
damn.
it like a 6.
6
Yeah.
seems fine. I had to be reminded of it. I didn't just like think of that today. Like, hey, I wonder if they have 3D Doritos in this episode.
That's really fair.
It didn't even cross my mind.
No, I never heard
Flavor?
of it. Well, apparently not that good.
I'm going like 2.
Yeah, 4, 3,
So it'll be in the middle 3.
3.
Right.
3 sounds right.
Staying power,
Well, obviously not that.
2,
2.
1. Well, I guess they came back for a
They
limited
came
run
in for a little more, yeah.
Stranger Things.
2.
2 seems appropriate.
Okay, ready for the next commercial?
Give it to me.
Oh yeah.
Another day.
Oscar
Lunchables.
The pizza It's pizza. Oh.
Oh my God.
It's pizza.
Oh, do they have them?
Oh.
Yes.
Wait, this
yes.
kid is so cute.
Is it pizza again
Oh.
for lunch, Mom?
Oh, wait, he's so cute.
Fun to make and eat, and it's cold and tastes like cardboard.
Oh. 10 across the board because the kid is so cute. I don't. Oh.
Okay.
I feel maternal. 10 across the board because of the kid.
Have you had
I
this?
don't care. Have I? Are you? Yeah.
You have?
Of course I've had it.
The pizza one?
Yeah.
No,
I had
the
to.
pizza one
You
specifically.
don't understand what I had to trade and the things I had to do to get
To
my
get
hands
one
on
of
a
those?
pizza Lunchable. This
I'll
for me
crush a
already
regular Lunchable.
10 on the nostalgia factor. And 10 on the staying power in my mind, in my heart.
Okay.
For flavor, I do not know how much it's going to stay at.
I could, Jayse, you down for just before we even open them? 10 on nostalgia,
Yeah.
10 on staying power.
That's where I'm at with it.
10 on nostalgia, 10 on staying power, 100%.
All right, let's
On,
Get out of
in
here,
terms
Logan
of-
Paul,
of
with your Mr.
Lunchables,
Feastables or whatever.
yeah.
or feast. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. The smell is horrendous.
Yeah. Oh, it's.
All right, so
That's
I did.
a fart.
I,
That's a fart.
That's a fart. That's a pepperoni
That's-
fart.
I got
a
them
fart.
the Lunchables.
That is
okay,
my least
actually,
favorite Lunchable.
Lunchables launched nationally in 1989 from Oscar Mayer as a prepackaged kit of crackers, meats, cheese, and snacks. It redefined lunches in the 90s. I got them the pizza and the ham and cheddar options.
Yeah, ham
I
and
don't-
cheddar, I'll crush.
Listen, I don't mean to be a negative Nancy, but why
But here
is
she
the
goes.
cheese a literal whisper?
It's a pinch.
It's just a little. It's just a tiniest fart of cheese.
3 farts in that. A fart of
Maybe.
cheese, a fart of sauce, and a
There's
fart
like
of
3
pepperoni.
gigantic things of.
She's opening the wet fart right now. For
Hey.
those of you listening, it's a wet fart of sauce.
for you.
It probably smells like farts. Let me smell it.
No, it smells kind of like ketchup.
So why were
Ketchup
Lunchables
fart.
created?
For moms like my mom, who was a single mom and forgot to fill out my free lunch form. So then on the way to school, she'd be like, I better stop at 7-Eleven and get you your lunch today. I better get you a root beer and a Lunchable.
So Oscar Mayer was trying to figure out how to sell more bologna.
Oh,
What?
it wasn't my answer?
It was bologna.
That's a
So-
bunch of baloney.
Bologna and other lunch meats, they organized a bunch of focus groups, and then that's when they did discover that the working American mom was too stressed, and that's how Lunchables was born.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so this was in the early 90s that Lunchables came
Early
about?
90s.
Okay, okay.
They were designed
I
in
feel like you're stealing
19
all the cheese. She's like taking all the good nachos.
Look
I'm getting
at
like
this.
none of the
Do
meat.
you not see? How very dare you?
They were
A
designed
woman
I don't
of
even want it.
justice
I don't
and
even want it.
integrity.
I'm totally kidding. I don't even want
You
it.
don't want it?
No.
They were designed in 1985, but they were launched nationally in 1989, so hit peak popularity in the 90s.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Izzy's about to take a bite of the
See, and
pepperoni.
I didn't like the ham and cheddar one. I thought it was so boring. I wanted the pizza one so bad because it looked so cool.
Yeah.
Also, hey, what happened to the little chocolate bar?
Okay,
Yeah,
actually.
Where's the mint?
What
With the
happened
chocolate?
to the little chocolate
No,
bar?
I have that.
Oh.
How dare? How
wait,
very
wait.
dare
Hold
you?
on.
In 1997, Lunchables came under fire for their unhealthy, like, processed sugar, sweet, and everything else. And
It's
that's when
a Lunchable, girl.
that's when they took the chocolate bar out, and they used to serve them with like Capri Suns or other fruity like.
Yeah, yeah.
They took the drinks away and started replacing them with healthier things.
It was
What?
like the whole meal. Like you got like a Lunchables
Yeah.
lunch, and it came with the
Yeah,
chocolate
it was
and
the
drink.
pizza, like a little drink, and then the little chocolate. Where's my chocolate?
They're like,
So that's when they got rid of
7
them.
grams saturated fat, 700 milligrams of sodium. We'll keep that, but the chocolate, let's get
Yeah,
rid
we'll
of the
get rid of the chocolate and the drink. Brother, what is wrong with you? Also,
Smell this fart right here.
Woo!
Oh man!
Cheers to the pizza.
Cheers to the pizza. I'm gonna try one of these little guys here.
That
This
is
like-
not good.
So-
my least favorite.
What are we rating? What are we rating this on flavor?
This is
'Cause
cheap charcuterie. This is great.
You know what actually is really funny? Now having a Bagel Bite and a Lunchable so close together, that is the same that is the same sauce.
Yeah.
That is the
Yes,
same exact
yes.
sauce. If you put this in the oven for a little bit, this is just an elongated Bagel Bite.
If you put that on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime.
So flavor.
6,
The flavor is 6, really?
maybe.
I don't want to try it. I'll just take her word for it.
I'd say 6 is about right.
Well,
It's a little better than average, but not great.
no.
Touch better than a fart.
All right, you ready for the next commercial?
Woo, woo, woo.
Yes. Go. Crystal clear, Pepsi. Yes. Right now. Oh, I was so into it. Right now.
What
I
is
have
this?
a mouthful of Lunchables for those of you listening while I'm trying to sing this.
Izzy does not know what this is.
No, I know what this commercial's insane. A man is diving into clouds.
Jack Jerry is just
Cola.
on a... No, that's not Jack. I thought it was just Jack.
That's a woman.
I don't have my glasses on. It came closer once they zoomed in.
What does and now? Okay, me and the people at home want to know this from you two. What the hell does crystal clear Pepsi taste like?
Okay, just imagine Pepsi.
Right.
And it tastes pretty much exactly the same.
Okay.
But
Whoa.
I mean, it's a little bit different, like a little bit sugarier, I guess. But there's just no color to it. They haven't added any caramel color to it, so they just crystal clear.
So
I loved it as a kid. I thought it was the coolest thing ever, and I was like, I gotta have this.
So what I'm gathering is the company decided to try to save money and not adding a certain ingredient.
No.
Okay.
No, they competed with like a new Coke or something like that.
So Crystal Pepsi debuted in 1992, offering a clear caffeine-free cola.
Oh.
Its controversial look and right now ad campaign featuring Van Halen made it a defining 90s experiment that was briefly revived in the 2010s. In the 90s, there was this giant push towards clear products. It was like a new age trend.
Okay. Because it
And
looked futuristic.
Okay.
Coca-Cola had Tab Clear.
Whoa.
Good
You
old
also
Tab.
had Clearly Canadian.
Loved it.
True.
Shout out BlackBerry.
They introduced
Clear Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi, which I think was a much better name than Tab Clear.
Yeah, Tab was like the worst soda ever. Did you ever try
Oh,
Tab?
Tab was great.
Tab?
Wow.
T-A-B. Tab?
Tab, I loved Tab.
You loved Tab?
Yeah.
Oh, it was like a diet soda.
It was a
Okay.
diet
So
soda.
bad.
It's you guys got to fight over it.
Aspartame.
You guys got to fight.
Okay, but we're on Crystal Clear Pepsi. Bring
on
it
it.
back, Jayse. Bring it back. Crystal Clear Pepsi. It was
Okay.
Crystal Clear Pepsi, not
Well,
Tab,
was it
right?
okay? Well, what was the flavor? 1 out of 10.
It was caffeine free? That was like the only deal? No wonder my mom let me have it.
Yeah, and you're right. They just took the caramel coloring out of it.
Yeah.
So flavor, what do we like? What? Like is it 5? Is it just middle of the road? Is it just slightly different Pepsi?
I give like a 7
Sure.
Whoa,
Like-
that's pretty high.
because it messed with your mind a little bit when you drank it.
It did.
Oh.
I liked it. As a kid, like, I mean, I was just so fired up about it. Like, oh my God, yes, it's clear. Like, the ad campaign totally worked on me. I was like, it's no
So
David Lee Roth, but, you know, it's
So I'm
Sammy
ass-
Hagar. I'm still on board.
So I'm assuming nostalgia factor is pretty high here.
Pretty high on the
Pretty
nostalgia.
high.
Yeah. Like 9, 10 for the nostalgia. Taste, not that high, but
So nine nostalgia.
9 nostalgia. Yeah.
Taste 7, 6.
6? Seems a pair.
Okay.
7. 7's fine.
So
7?
obviously not that high of staying power though.
2.
2.
There it is.
Now this next commercial is definitely one that I remember fondly when I was a
ready.
kid.
What's that two-color thing? It's new sneaky.
String thing.
Yes. Oh my God. It was always stuck to the cardboard. You could like never get it off.
I like so vaguely remember this, but it's not strong. Oh,
This was my Aunt Julie always had these. Like when I go to their house, like my cousins Tim, Rachel, and Kyle
Loved 'em.
always had the string things. Yeah.
God, I so vaguely remember this.
My only complaint with string thing, it was like it wasn't a full fruit roll up. I'm like, why are we cutting out so much of this fruit roll up? It just feels like a lot of negative space here.
Because it's a string thing. Get it together, Chase.
Yes. But if you saw it laid out, you're like, you could have fit so much more string in there.
But it's not. But then it wouldn't be string, and there's not a cool little design.
Fruit String Thing launched in 1990 as a sweet fruit noodle
Ooh.
packaged like licorice, but fruity. A fun 90s lunchbox favorite that faded in the late 90s.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, not a lot of staying power in that.
No.
I had forgotten all about that until
So
right in this second.
staying power is firmly a 1. I'm assuming.
I agree with that.
Nostalgia. I no one got super. I mean, like like a 3.
3? That seems
Okay.
appropriate.
Nostalgia's
Nicole,
a-
how are you feeling about string thing?
Yeah,
No, you have a higher?
There's a lot of nostalgia to it where like when you got it, it was always fun to like pull it off
Yes.
the cardboard.
And then it wasn't as good of tasting.
And then it wasn't as good tasting.
Yeah.
So
But, like,
I'm so
I'd go
flavor.
like
It was
nostalgia
interactive.
at least like 4 or 5.
Okay, but
4.
flavor. I'm assuming we're like what 4.
Yeah, 4,
3.
3.
Yeah, they weren't good.
2,
They weren't good.
one.
I didn't want to like
No,
crush a whole
3.
box. Like I would eat 6 fruit by the foots to have
Right.
36 feet of fruit by the foot. But
There it is.
not
Right, but I would
this.
only ever eat 1 string thing and I would be good.
All right, so
Yeah.
we're chilling at like a 3.
I like a 3.
Okay, cool.
All right, and then for our very, very last one, I had to save. What do we have up last?
I'm so excited.
You're so excited for this?
I love Custom Pony so much. I love this. God, I love God. This is. I did unspeakable things to get this in recess. Just kidding. It's not that dramatic. I just punched a kid and took it and run.
So introduced in 1999. Cosmic Brownies are a fudgy, candy-coated brownie that turned every lunchbox edible into the space-obsessed...
99?
That turned every lunchbox edible for the space-obsessed 90s kid.
Hold on. But they had something else like this earlier, right? Maybe it didn't have these color sprinkles, but they had like a... Little Debbie had like a brownie like this.
Little Debbie had lots of products.
Yeah.
But the Cosmic Brownie was very specifically born out of the 90s.
See, I don't know if I'm as
And you can
familiar
feel
with
it.
this one.
What?
I didn't. Well, 99. I was already like a sophomore in high school.
No, that does make sense. I was literally like.
Ever, Jayse. Cosmic Brownies.
Is that not good?
Okay.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about.
Oh, are those like M&Ms on top?
They were
Candy-colored
born.
chocolate.
They were born out of the cosmic bowling trends.
Oh my God, I love cosmic bowling. Have you been cosmic bowling?
I don't. Maybe. What is that?
Like light up bowling.
Oh!
Everything was like black light
Yes,
and everything lit up at night.
Absolutely.
It's so fun.
So that
Absolutely.
hit peak like popularity in the 90s, and then Little Debbie said, "Ooh, we gonna make some cosmic brownies based on that trend."
God, I love cosmic brownies. This is so near and
They
dear.
probably have the same chemicals as the glow-in-the-dark paint.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say this: tens across the board. Like no doubt in my mind, tens across the board. I don't care who you are, what you are, tens across the board. Don't touch me. Don't talk to me. I love this thing. The only thing,
That's pretty good.
the only thing that would have, I stopped eating cosmic brownies because they were too high in sugar and it was starting to hurt my stomach. So I pivoted to Swiss rolls. And
Oh, love a Swiss roll, girl. Oh, ho, ho.
and a Nutter Butter.
Ho, ho.
Ho, ho.
Love Nutter Butter, too.
Love a Nutter Butter.
I don't know that it holds as much nostalgia for me.
How
Jayse.
dare you?
It doesn't have as much nostalgia for me, but I'll
Which
give
makes-
Izzy one.
which- no,
She's not weighed in on as many of them because she didn't know them, so I feel like I'm like,
Which makes sense if this was the end of the 90s.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's your
That's
time.
where I rose as a child. Shout out millennials. Earlier, I guess. Shout out younger millennials. What's up? Cosmic brownies is the reason I still live, breathe, and die sometimes.
Me and Nicole are the older millennials.
Yeah, you old farts. Just kidding.
So nostalgia.
you.
Izzy's saying 10. Nicole, you don't think 10? It's not for me, but I really didn't have cosmic brownies.
I would probably go at least like a 9 or an 8 for nostalgia. Like I like the era that it came out of, but I also don't know that it. Like the other 10s we gave were Gushers, Warheads, and Lunchables.
Ooh.
Like I don't know that cosmic.
And to me, right there. For me, it's right there.
Okay.
Because this was in that lunchroom with me. As a child, that was right next to all of those. But also that makes sense why it wouldn't be there for you guys because it hadn't existed yet. It wasn't.
All right, so for Izzy, we give it a 10.
Yeah, I was like, I respect that Izzy is so passionate about it. She's selling me on
I'm
it.
a salesperson.
Okay, but we are all tasting them now, so we can't all.
Oh yeah, on terms of the flavor, how are you feeling? Remember, this is for children, so the
6?
extra sweetness, the sweetness and the sugariness and the chocolatiness.
I would
The
maybe give it
texture
a
is like-
7.
Because
Yeah,
even as
7.
like,
That feels
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, flavor, I'm at like a 5 or a 6. But I
I would
We'll go
bump
up.
it
I'll
up
go
to
up.
like 8.
will go 8. 8 for Izzy.
8 for Izzy, shout out.
And then I
You're
will.
You're a 10 girl, but we're
I
gonna go
can
8
give
on
you.
this.
team.
I can give you a 10 for staying power. Like
Thank
they
you.
definitely are
No,
very much
they've-
still.
Yeah, this is still at the grocery store, right?
I literally still see these are on sets.
Okay, we have gone through 15 snacks.
Jesus.
Which
Handful.
one do you think got the highest rating?
Warhead or Gusher? Hold
Or
on.
Gusher, yeah. I think
Warhead or
we
Gusher?
went really high on Gusher.
Yeah, Warhead or Gusher.
Warhead, we also went really high on. It's
I
got to be
would-
one of
yeah,
those two.
One of those.
Bagel Bites, we also went really high on.
No.
Not on taste, though. No. So, yeah, I think it's got to be Gushers or Warheads that we went the highest on.
Bubble tape.
How do we sleep with
Y'all,
bubble tape?
we gave
I
bubble
literally ate
tape.
7 feet of bubble.
You did. You ate 6.
We gave
6
bubble
plus-
tape
Plus 6 inches of yours.
29 points.
Jeez.
Wow. Shout out 29. My
Hey,
wife's
and
favorite number.
I'm gonna end it with a little bit of bubble tape.
Hey.
So
Give me 6 more inches, then it's like I've had 7 feet.
let us know what you guys thought of this episode in the comments
Yeah, that's
below. If you agree with our.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
End the episode,
Locked in,
Nicole.
locked in.
End the episode, please.
Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. Do you agree, disagree with our ratings?
And hey, go out and buy yourself your favorite Little Debbie something.
Yeah.
Do it for yourself.
Put
Do
some
it for your
pizza on a bagel.
Also, be sure to follow us on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. We're also on Instagram. We're everywhere. It really helps us out. Please give us 5 stars. It helps us continue to make this podcast for you. We love doing it, and we love sharing all of this with you guys. Next week, Beba is throwing it all the way back to the 80s.
Whoa.
Talking about rom-com.
Romantically commented.
Where these snacks would actually go really well with their movies.
Oh yeah, we'll keep some stuff.
They
We'll keep some
would.
stuff. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Are you going to eat all of the bubble tape now?
I'm taking it with me.
Yeah, finish it.
I'm taking it with me.
Ooh, what if you wrapped a cosmic brownie in bubble tape?
Absolutely not. Do not ruin the sanctity of a cosmic brownie like that. That's insane.
What are you doing?